Hello, everybody. Obviously, we're just getting started, so nobody's in here yet, but that's okay. I'll pretend like everybody's in here. I just wanted to go live. It's Friday. I don't know what else to do with myself. Well, I do, but this is a me time thing. So we're gonna do a me time thing. Welcome in, everybody. I don't know if I'm seeing comments or not. You know, I'm still getting used to it. We're on my phone. We're working to get it set up on the computer. Oh, wow. Facebook apparently quit. That's fun. How do we get that back? Oh, there's got to be a way, right? Charlene, hello, how are you? We lost Facebook. That's weird. Oh, maybe I go here and that's weird. No, it's not there either, so save. I'm assuming there's nobody on Facebook because it stopped working. Virtual Productions, hello. Sometimes that thing's a little hard to bend down. Larry Davidson, hello. Good afternoon. It is afternoon. Well, Facebook's not working, so we're just going to be on YouTube today. Sorry, YouTube or Facebook. I don't know how to fix it. So there's that. I've got to learn all these things in all my spare time that I don't have. I guess there are some people that think I have all of this spare time. And I don't think they remember how much it takes to raise a child, 2 dogs, 4-bedroom house, make food, mow the lawn, trim the lawn, fix the lawnmower, fix the truck. You know, I have no spare time, you guys. I have laundry that's mounding over and I just don't have time to fold it. I did get my sheets washed. I have 1 set of sheets, you guys, because the dryer and the washer decided to shred one of my sheets. I have no idea what happened. It's like it got caught on something. Legend's over there sleeping. He was, we're losing, you know what I can do? Our internet has been very wonky. So I have no idea if I'm live or not, but I do know I need to plug my phone in. Is it working? And all the mods that need the links, I have all the links typed out and I can send them to you now. Let me turn the TV off, y'all. Hold on 1 minute. Oh. And I was sitting on wipes. That's always fun. It's working. It says we're at 225 and Facebook force quit. So there's nothing I can do about that. I don't know how to fix it while you're live. I don't know if I end it and then go back, will it fix it? I don't know why my internet signal is not good. There's nothing running. Can you hear the fan? Or fans, shall I say? 61 people. Well, God bless you guys. It's just me, hippie. Legend sleeping. The dogs are napping. Oh, we're jumping back up there. So yeah, I figured I'd just go live because why not? I said I was going to. Give you guys some updates on my journey. And, you know, go from there. So, we keep losing signal. That's very frustrating. C for freedom, hello. Oh, is it loud? I can turn it off. Um, I finally cooled down. It took me probably about 2 hours to do the whole lawn, trim, pick up poop, you know, all of those things, all the toys. Oh, and blow all the grass away so everything looks nice. I like a well-kept lawn, you guys. It keeps saying we're dropping. I'm just gonna go with it. What can you do? If I keep focusing on that, I won't, I'll just lose focus on everything else. So, yeah, so, I've been praying a lot about what direction to take my life and where to go and how to do it. And, hello, welcome in everybody. Even the people that haven't said hello, God bless you guys. And so school came up because, well, for most of you, maybe you don't know, but I have been a mom, a stay-at-home mom at that, since 2001 when I gave birth to my first daughter. I tried to go back to work, and my then husband would call me and say, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. She won't stop fussing. And like, we tried bottles and they weren't working. So I went home, and my boss was like, look, you need to be home. Don't worry about this, you know. And I never went back. I got one other job a couple jobs, but I got a wild hair up my butt like later in life, not that much later in life. Tried to work at like a Build-A-Bear. Again, the complications of doing foster care and trying all that didn't really work because I was a foster parent too. And then even when I was married to my second husband, I went and worked for a lady that was a quadriplegic on a whim, and loved it. And that also was difficult to do. And I only left that because I moved, and so it wasn't feasible for me to get to her. So I don't have any credentials. I have lots of experience. Like, I am great at, well, a lot of things. I don't mean to say it like that. I'm very humbled by the things the Lord has let me learn, but I don't have any credentials, you know what I mean? So when you go to talk to these people and try to get a job, and not only that, when you get a job, you have to think about to and from work, care for Legend, care for the dogs, somebody mowing the lawn, like all the things that I do now on a daily basis would add more money to the point of me working. So now I'm trying to find something stay at home, like I've been on flexjobs.com. Yeah, you're right. Oh, well, and the Convoy. I mean, obviously I did a lot through that, and I have a lot of experience, but again, no schooling to back the experience, you know what I mean? So it takes time to find the right job, the right fit. There's multiple reasons why I don't want Legend in daycare besides of the fact that it's like $400 a week. Yeah, $400 a week, you guys. That's if I put him in a center that's worth anything. And it can range upwards of $600 a week depending upon how much things you want. I'm trying to read the comments. Work from home jobs, Home Depot and CVS. What do you mean by that? I haven't seen those advertised on remote jobs. So I'm rebuilding my resume to focus on the fact that I have a lot of I have a lot of medical experience in there. I don't know what's causing the interruption. Like, why is that suddenly an issue? Drives me crazy. Sorry, you all. Yeah, see, I can't go to a job. That's the problem. Is for me to work outside the home, it would cost me more than it would for me to stay at home, if that makes sense. I'm hoping that makes sense. Plus it's summer, so I have Leah too. Yeah, unfortunately the one lady passed away, but most of it was my daughter, whom I don't talk about a lot. I did foster care for a child that was severely injured from an anoxic brain injury. And I took care of her from the time she was 2.5 until she was 19 when she passed away. And so with her, I did trach and wound vac and feeding tubes and medications and changes and lifting and wheelchair, vent, suctioning. Oh my gosh, like full LPN, you guys. So I have all the knowledge to do those things. I just don't have the credentials, and I don't have any recent experience. So, you know, I don't know where the Lord is going to take me with all that. It's not like I'm trying to make excuses, but I think sometimes it's easy to look from the outside in and not realize how many things you have to do in a day. I commend any single mom that is capable of working 2 to 3 jobs and putting a good meal on the table, taking care of their pets, mowing their lawn, keeping their house, folding the laundry, washing the laundry, like being able to educate their son. I was doing some research on homeschooling, which is what we had planned to do, and I'm still going to do. They say average 3 to 4 hours a day to spend time with your child, educating them and all of that. So I don't know. I'm just going to have faith that the Lord is going to open the door for me with whatever he thinks. For some reason, the comments are super hard to read, you guys. So if I'm missing anybody, and it looks like our transmission is still low. I wish I could figure it out. Like, why? There should be literally no reason. Right? So anyway, I've been like on remotejobs.com, Patreon night, hello. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of that so I can remember. Okay, I took a picture. They do it from home. Look what, thank you, I appreciate that. So I've talked to some friends that are nurses. I've talked to some friends that do so I've looked at the schooling thing. There is something I could maybe do, but the average rate of pay here is $15 an hour. And again, it's outside of the home. I would be working to pay childcare. So that literally makes no sense. Debbie Smith, hello. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So, okay, let me backtrack. So I've looked into nursing, starting that path. I've looked into, a good friend of mine was walking me through some ideas on that path. Then I've also looked into the medical billing and coding, and that's going to take some education as well and investment. So I'm looking at like either getting my associate's degree, that's right, Jerry Hilberg. That's the way I've been trying to think of this. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reasoning. Yeah, I wondered that virtual productions. Like, so the schooling I looked at, one of them was $3,000 to $5,000. Then I could go to school and get my associates and then get my degree in it. But then you're looking at anywhere from $30,000 to $40,000 to get my associate's degree, with the focus on medical billing and coding. So I love nursing. I love caregiving. I love providing and serving in that way. So, Legend's gonna wake up. That wasn't a very long nap. He's so cute. Hold on, let me see if I can let you see him real quick. So, yeah, so, I don't know. I have it in prayer. I know that if the Lord wants me to do that, then the Lord will have me do it. I did fill out my FAFSA form just in case. And again, I looked at, there's a website called remotejobs.com, and there's plenty of jobs to work from home, but the problem is I would still need care for Legend because a lot of them are in and outbound. Hold on 1 minute, you guys. Hold on, Leggy, I'm coming. That wasn't a very long nap, Bubba. You're stuck. You're not stuck, Leggy. Just come on. Oh, what's wrong? Come here. I will get you. I got you. No, okay. Okay, hold on. Go lay down, Harley. I'm not sure even why you're up. Okay. Hold on, you guys. Just gonna make it my head. So, yeah, anyway, hold on, Bubba. So yeah, I forgot what did I call it? Flex jobs? Yeah, I have a net, and I believe, I wish I could understand why we're having issues with our internet. Hello, Dixie. Anybody else I haven't said hello to? I have thought about that. The daycare thing, there's a lot of hoops to jump through. State of Maryland does not play around with it. And I believe my lease does not allow us to do that. But I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it says that they don't want that to happen. But it could be a negotiable point at one, at something. We'll see what happens. I just think there's a lot of liability in it, and I think people tend to be sue happy nowadays, and I don't know if that is right. Yeah, I know virtual productions. I've read all the guidelines, and I usually have no issue with internet. It's been the last couple of days. I might need to reboot it. I've actually moved it closer to the window. Normally we have absolutely no issues. We stream on every device. There's no devices on except this one. Legends phone. Well, I say Legends phone. The car phone might be on Wi-Fi, but oh, you know what it is? Hold on a minute. Let's try that. I took it off of Wi-Fi. Maybe it was because I wasn't on Wi-Fi. Could I get a job? Sure, probably. But again, somebody would need to be present for Legend. The dogs can't be barking. That's what I was going to get at virtual productions. All the guidelines it's like you're in an office. That's why you have to do something that doesn't take phone. And so I don't know. There's a lot of irons in the fire. That's the way I'm going to put it. And I'm just going to literally listen to God. And right now I don't feel the urgency to run out and get a job for $15 an hour when that wouldn't even be enough to pay for daycare. I have averaged out multiple jobs that I've looked at and applied for. $17.50 an hour is about the average in this area. And you're looking at about $420 a week after taxes, because I'm single, so then it would be 40% taxes. Now, could I get some of that back at the end of the year? Who knows? But that's about what they take out for your federal, your state, your Social Security, blah, blah, blah. And sorry, I'm missing some of the comments, but so that's $420 a week, and childcare is $400 a week, average, for a decent place, for a place that's going to actually care for the child, provide them educational experiences, play with them, help feed them. You know what I mean? Not some fly-by-night dump that you see on the news that's abusing your children or medicating them so they sleep. And they're really hard to find. We live in an area in which is inundated with home daycares. And I'm not saying there aren't good ones, they're just hard to find. And then, of course, there's a lot of good ones that are waitlisted. Oh, I know, Charlene. I'm getting a job at a school or daycare. Yeah, I thought about that as well. They kind of frown upon you not having schooling. There's some basic things they want you to get. There's some kind of childcare program you can do. Again, costs money. Not to say you couldn't get hired, but again, you're looking at probably $15 an hour. And then I would still have to pay for him to be in care. So they give a discount, but you would still have to pay for your child to be in care. Medical is the way to go, you guys. I've always wanted to do medical. I've always wanted to either be a paramedic or an ER nurse. That's been my two biggest things. But most likely what I would do is work in the home at a skilled level, nursing for medically fragile children or whatever, I mean, something like that. Navy Federal does not have any jobs that are at home. I have actually looked at them. I've looked at Care First. Care First does, and other insurance companies do. But I looked at Navy Federal. They do not have any remote jobs in this area. So one thing to keep in mind when you're looking at remote jobs is sometimes you're restricted to the remote area of a local branch hiring for that type of position. So if you're not within like X amount of miles of the location or the main, you guys, I thought I had my phone on Do Not Disturb, but apparently not. Hey, Barbara Shocker, hello, anybody that's there, like I haven't said hello to. So yeah, so, you know, like I said, I'm not sweating it, you guys. I trust Jesus 100% that, you know, yes, Papa. Okay, hold on 1 minute. Can you say hello? No. Okay. All right, puppies. Hold on 1 minute, you guys. So yeah, so sometimes the remote jobs look good, but so if they want you to come into the office, they want you to live within a certain mileage of wherever that office is. So that's another thing. Like I'm telling you, I've spent hours upon hours upon hours upon hours staying late up at night, like looking at all the avenues. And I found flexjobs.com. I got to rebuild my resume, which I'm actively working on, because I've done phone work way back when, before I got pregnant with my first daughter. I worked in a call center. I love call centers too, because they're very high pace. And there's the other option, pretend to be nice. Right. Yeah. Yes, pager at night. I feel that statement. Yes, you guys. So that's the thing. Jesus may not want me to be what everybody else or what other people, I'm not going to say everybody. I don't know that Jesus is going to call me to do the thing that other people are expecting me to do. Does that make sense? And so sometimes we have to go against the grain and follow our heart and let the Lord lead it. It doesn't make us lazy. It doesn't make us less than. It doesn't make you better than. It doesn't make you anything but following what the Lord is calling you to do. And so, you know, I had a nice conversation with Dana. He was helping me set up some stuff. By the way, if somebody could like go and get his link, we gotta boost his channel. I didn't know he only had like 200 followers, and we were talking, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna boost your channel and get you right on up there, you know. So you just have to slow down and listen. I will tell you, every single morning that I have gotten up, one of the newest things I've done is I get my coffee. Sometimes if it's made, if it's not, then I just wait. But I start prayer immediately. I literally go to my Bible app. I go right to the prayer part. I play the music because I find it very calming and less distracting. And I just pray. And I tell him, I kind of navigate through the little pages, and I just take time and listen to, you know, what he's saying. Because sometimes, you know, we can pray and then not leave time for him to answer us. Like, we ask all the questions and we throw all the things up there, but do we really sit still and try to listen to him? Somebody pointed that out on one of my audio podcast things I've been listening to, and I'm like, ooh, that's a good point. Like, no, I've always just asked, begged, cried, needed. I've never just sat in silence and said, okay, Lord, what is it you're telling me? Naomi, yeah, thank you so much for saying that. It is so true, you know. I was like, wow, I never thought about that. I learn something new every day, you guys. The hard part is, with all the cuts Trump made in the Department of financial aid, it's much harder for someone to get funding for school to better the... Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, I know that there's been cuts and changes, but I'm not really sweating it too much, but I hear what you're saying. I know there's been a lot of freezes. There's also freezing on any state help with daycare. But let me just tell you something. When you get vouchers, they don't they're not accepted at the places in which I would feel comfortable with Legend being in 90% of the time. I don't want anybody to take that the wrong way. I know that's a sensitive subject, and I'm not knocking anybody that doesn't need that. I know it's there for a reason, and I know lots of people on the wait list trying to get them. And I talk to lots of mamas and a lot of different groups, and you just have to be very, very careful with that type stuff. And with doing that, that also opens the door for other things. Hi, Bubba. You woke up early, huh? Him didn't want to take it. I love you. He's a big love bug. Oh yeah, one day at a time, you guys. Today's worries are enough for today, and tomorrow's are, whatever that verse is. I don't know it by heart, but I live by the fact that I'm not going to stress about tomorrow, but I'm also not going to be naive to the fact that there isn't a reality of certain things going on and needing to be changed, right? So, and that's what I tell people. I literally, guys, I spend so much time on my devotionals and my little Bible app. I can't tell you how many things going at one time. So anyway, I pray first thing in the morning. I usually take probably about 15 or so minutes. I've been going through my list that we pray for on a weekly basis. I've been adding that and just lifting everybody up in prayer. If I see people in Facebook, so all of that too, that's a ministry, and if God wants me to focus on that and wants me to reach people for him that way, then I know he'll make a way. He is the one and only healer of healers, the mountain mover, the miracle worker, the all-inspiring, forever loving, and grace-giving God that there isn't another one, you all. There's not one other that can do what he can do and work the way he can work. And I know it. I'm going to tell you, when I talk to my pastor, he says sometimes the math just doesn't math. You look at your bank account, you know what you bring in, you know what you put out. And some months you're like, how did that get paid? How do I have money in the bottom of how? Because he made a way. That's how. And so if we trust in him and we put everything we have into him, and the way it's supposed to work is God is number one. If you have a spouse, then your spouse is second. And did you know third is I think second is yourself. So me. So I have to take time for myself. I have to do some things that are just for me. This is important to me. I feel this fills me and nourishes me in some ways, just like prayer time. And, some people might think, well, I never get to look at my phone. I never get to scroll through videos. I can't even tell you when the last time I did that. I think last night for 2 seconds. And I said, Hippie, what are you doing? Why are you looking at trash? Turn on something more positive. So I listened to the Bible, and I want to say I was in Acts, and then listened to a lot of my, like I said, I think I have 7 different ones open. Relationships, growing, more prayerful, learning all the things. I spend a lot of time doing that. But don't think for 2 seconds that makes me holier than thou. Okay, it does not. I fall short every day. The other day was so hard. It was miserable. I was miserable. The kids were miserable. The dogs were miserable. All over one comment. And I have to remember that sometimes people say things and it's not them saying it. It's really the devil or the Satan working against you to make you stumble and fall short. So, Yes, that's right. You got to pray and believe. You have to believe, you guys. There has to be some level of faith and believing in the Lord. And I truly believe he can make it happen. I've seen it. I've seen it happen. I've had healing in my own body in the last couple of weeks, and it's been amazing. I literally, there's so many blessings. Sometimes, I hope you have a blessed day. I'm like, I'm so blessed, I don't even know what to do with myself sometimes. I'm a walking testimony. That's right, Slim. The only thing you can take with you is your children. That's it. You can only take, essentially speaking, to heaven. You have to be able to take, you have to be able to get it's helped people be saved, and I pray every day for my children, the ones that are saved and the ones that aren't saved, and there's some that I don't know if are saved or are not saved. And I just want more people to understand there's so much more than just being saved. Like, so much more. It's the sacrifice he made for us. And every time I think about the fact that he did what he did for us on the cross so we are forgiven, I cry. Literally brings tears to my eyes every single day. I'm going to go back to the comments here for a second, you guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to get like all fired up. And I knew that was going to happen because I feel like it's been, I watched a person I knew not to condemn. Are they full of evil? Yeah, I hear you. I knew not. Hang on, Dixie. I'm trying to understand your comment. It's a little hard to read. I watched a person I knew not to, and dang, they are full of evil. Oh, that's really unfortunate. I'm so sorry to hear that. Like, we have to understand, guys, remember that the person is a human, okay? Above all else, we're human. I'm human. The only person that's not human is God, right? So when some evil things transpire, not all things are Satan-led, but a lot of them are, especially the more you follow Scripture and the more you get closer to Jesus and the more you want to give your life to Him. That is when sometimes Satan says, oh, no. We're going to trick her up. We're going to make her fall. We're going to make this person do these things, because I'm going to tell you some of the things that have transpired with people I know recently. I'm just like in awe. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. And you have to, like, my friends have reminded me, hey, now Satan works and he wants nothing good to happen, all evil. All right, let's go to the comments, you guys. Sorry, let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, I don't watch any news, but those like TikTok videos or Facebook scrolls or reels, they call them. Holy cow, you get to swiping 2 or 3 and next thing you know, you're sitting there 5 hours later. Not me. Not anymore. All right, Charlene. Let's see. So one of the comments said, I'm hoping I'm not missing too many of them, you guys. Hold on. Patriot Knight says, yep. Okay, yeah, the negative. I watch the America's Got Talent and stuff. Gets you in a better mood. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with some positivity. A lot of local community colleges and tech schools have short programs that might get you working and earning faster without all the extra. That is true too. So there is a diploma option or a certification option. You don't have to necessarily get your associates, but again, you're looking at $5,000 to $7,000 to complete, maybe even $8,000 to complete one of those programs. From what I've seen in the quick, I have a local community college paper here. So again, it takes money to earn money, guys. It doesn't matter if you're starting a business, if you're you're trying to educate yourself to get a better job or getting a better situation. Maybe you can find a way to go to old people houses and help them. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Virtual productions. Even Dee had said something like that. Oh my gosh, Legend. What's the matter, Bubba's? You're okay. You got messy hair today. So yeah, I gotta get my Nextdoor app working. It hasn't worked in years because I moved and I didn't like that I moved, and something about, I don't know, but I gotta get that working. I think they have to mail me a code or something to verify where I am. Oh, puppies, it's okay. So, yeah, so, when you really listen to God and you feel in your heart and let Him lead you, then you really can't go astray. You just can't. And some things that happen are for a reason, you guys. A lot of things that happen are for a reason. And you may not understand it, but ultimately it's God's plan. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. My Nextdoor app, I have tried multiple times to get it to work because I used to advertise on there and used to do things on there. So I will, I'm going to try to get that revamped. Because I could do PRN work or as needed, right? Like go mow somebody's lawn. Even if they were to give me $10, like, not a big lawn, but you know, one of these lawns, it's not a big deal to do these lawns. You know, I don't know, walk their dog or take their trash to the curb. Like, when there's a will, there's a way, you guys. And I know God will provide it. That door will open. And that's, I truly believe I am in the right place at the right time doing mostly right things as much as I can. And I did, I have a friend who goes and cleans houses using the Nextdoor app, and she makes, wow, okay. Wow, I'm very good at cleaning. Anybody that knows me knows I can clean. I can make a yard look good. You know what I mean? Like, I'm definitely not afraid to get dirty, okay? Y'all know, I fixed my truck. I fixed my lawnmower today, for those that don't know. Yeah, was mowing the lawn and some piece went flying off, and I'm like, that didn't look good. It didn't want to pull, and I was mowing, and then... You're driving me nuts. Aren't you? Are you? You driving me nuts? Hold on a minute. So I, one thing I want to ask you for, the judge still has him locked up even after the pardon. Okay, let me take a picture of that. Hold on a minute. Okay, I'm going to take a picture of that, add him to the prayer list, Patriot Night. So anyway, yeah, so the lawnmower was mowing, and then all of a sudden the pull string didn't want to pull anymore. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, Lord, please, let me just finish the lawn, and then we'll figure it out, right? And so I got it started again, and it worked, and I was like, all right, great. And then I had to move another toy, and the dozer got out while I was mowing, because I picked the yard up and all the poop up first, you know? I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Now it won't start at all. And it wouldn't start no matter what I did. So I had to go get the tool, the wrenches, and unbolt the top piece, and took the whole cover off, and there was some grass, and I think the belt needs to be changed. It looks a little dry and loose. Anywho, that looks more for the front drive situation. I don't use that. And I fixed it. So I cleaned it all out, tightened some bolts, and she started mowing again. So God is good. I'm so glad that I can do those things, you guys, because if I couldn't, do you know how much it costs somebody to go look at your mower? Like $25, $50, you know, for them to take it apart, tell you what's wrong, and fix it. And, you know, it's money saved. Same for the truck. Like tomorrow, I'm going to West Virginia again. I'm going to be, I forgot where. Well, not too far from the main area that we've always been in, but, and then I'm hoping to see some friends after that gets fixed. So tomorrow, hopefully she makes it there without giving me trouble, because she really doesn't like hills too much, the throttle sensor thing. So we're going to go get it, the serpentine belt changed for $50. The guy's going to charge me $50. He's going to balance my tires too, because they desperately need to be done. The oil doesn't need to be changed yet, so I'm not too worried about that, and I can really do that myself. And then that throttle sensor piece, so there's an EGR system on the truck, and you can delete it just like you could the DEF system, the DEF fluid system, whatever that is. But if you delete the EGR, if you pull all that out, then what happens is you fail your emissions. Well, Maryland is an emissions testing state. So I'm not going to do that, but I asked the guy, I said, look, if you, I said, I'm not a mechanic, and you are, and I know you don't work on diesels, and I don't really work on diesels either, but I've watched enough videos that I think I could do this. If you could just maybe supervise, helping with tools. So you got to take the air filter cover off, then this other tubing, like you have to finagle this big tube piece out, then pull the insert out, and then pull this other thing off, and then there's the tube. And you get that tube out and you clean it. And when you clean it, you can put it back in, and it should solve the problem. I'm praying, you guys, that that's how the Lord will see it. That we'll be able to get her done, and she will be good and ready to go back on the road. And the valve we're not worried about. I know people probably don't even know what I'm talking about, but the other warning that I've been getting, it's not a warning, it's just a check engine light, is the 3-way coolant valve. And that is not, it's not overheating. So there's no reason to fix it. So I'm just going to leave it alone and let it be. And when it becomes a problem, we'll fix it. The part's $300. All this other stuff I'm talking about is no cost. You just clean it and then, well, take your time. I need a Gatorade. Actually, I have over there though, but I did my like, what do you call it, hydration water. I had somebody sent me one time, and so I used that, and because it's hot outside. Well, if anybody wants to volunteer to come fix things for me, knock yourself out. It's always welcome. But you have to do what you have to do, guys. I don't want anybody to lose faith. I don't want to do those things. Don't get me wrong. They're not something I enjoy working on things. Don't get me wrong. It's satisfying. But if, we'll just say that, you know. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, huh? Write a book. Oh, there's a couple links that Dee sent me to where you can work from home. One of those things that I did on TikTok one time, the lady harassed me so much I had to block her. Like, she was a total scam. And you could tell they were foreign, and so I'm hoping that's not the case with these ones. But you just have to do what you have to do sometimes. The motivation for me, it's not that I want to do those things. What's motivating is the dollar sign behind it, right? When it's going to cost me $160 an hour to diagnose all the issues that I already know that are wrong, and then they want to replace it with new parts, and then the time it takes them to replace said parts, you're looking at probably another $1,000. Why would I want to spend that when I can do it myself? You know what I mean? Or, fortunately, I had a good friend, Tammy, who their family is such a blessing, and she was like, hey, I know somebody that works on vehicles. Let me give him a buzz. And she did, and he was actually willing to change it that night, but I didn't have the serpentine belt with me, so, and we couldn't get it. But yeah, I have the serpentine belt. I'm going to take some of my tools. I'm assuming he has everything, but I don't want to bother him if he's already working on other things. And we're going to get her fixed up, and I'm going to pray that this is the thing that fixes her, and then I don't have to worry about it. And now I just have to worry about a paint job and tagging of the vehicle. Tagging is next, you guys. Like, I have to get that tagged. Virgil does have some really good ideas. Yes, definitely some great ideas. Writing a book is not necessarily a bad idea. But yeah, so that's, what else did I say I was going to talk about? Schooling, the job. So you're looking at, like I said, job training. What was my last job? Let's see. I was a gig worker, and our truck, bad idea. It messes her up if you use her as a gig person, like doing short distances, stop and go, turning her off, turning back on, blah, 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 blah. She didn't like it too much, and that's kind of what caused some of these issues, I think, like especially the DEF system not regenerating, or regenning, I guess is what it's called. I don't have a husband, Robin. Midwest, hello. I have looked at that. Midwest, again, that's a job outside the home. The pay isn't as good as people like to entry level. Okay. Thank you. Your little leg got stuck on there, Bubba. Nom. Yeah, I don't have a husband, so I have an ex-husband and an ex-boyfriend. Oh, ex-fiance, sorry. But I guess, so yeah, so it's me. I am now a single parent, raising my children and my dogs and making a way that God allows me to do. Yeah, I have looked at a multitude of things, the MVA or DMV, whatever they call it. I was like, oh, I could do that. I've people know I've looked into dispatching. I've looked into all sorts of things. So there's many many irons in the fire, and the one God wants me to do or not do, he will make evidently clear. I promise the door will be so open that there's no denying it. Oh, I thank you, Robin. Yeah, it's a recent thing. He was, that ship has sailed, and that's okay. I really need you to stop doing that, please. Thank you. But, I trust in the good Lord above, and I know he will ultimately provide, and I'm just glad that I am knowledgeable in the way that I am. And I have that understanding. Like, I've been mechanically inclined my whole life. I fixed many different things in my house and on my vehicles, so I just never had the guts to do it. Well, when you're put between a rock and a hard place, you ain't got a choice. So, absolutely no regrets at all to doing the convoy. I tell everybody that I talk to that is a friend from that situation, and I have more friends now than I've ever had in my entire life. Never regret. Nope. I think that it was well meant and well received. I think there's a lot of things that people don't know about, and I was just talking to a friend yesterday that we met through that avenue, and I said I'd do it all over again in a heartbeat. And if it meant like standing up for our country and doing the things that need to get done, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, I'm not. I was just telling them that that's a done deal where it's over. No regrets. Not even. Yeah. So it's just one of those things. Everything happens for a reason, you guys. If nobody knows, there's a reason, a season, or a lifetime on my YouTube channel. This will be my YouTube channel, but the other YouTube channel, I'm actually gonna try and see if I can stream to both YouTube channels. But D has to get to a point to be able to give me the stream key. And when he comes back this way, we'll be navigating the channel ownership to me, so then I can make the changes, because being a manager, you can't do anything. Literally, I can't even like somebody's comment. I can comment, but I can't like it, which is weird. So, I forgot where we were going with that. But yeah, we'll just see what happens, you know what I mean? Like, that's all you can do. Oh, and I have some things that people had donated. Oh, yeah? Do you want some pizza?
No.
No, you don't want any pizza? Our friend brought us pizza last night. Yeah, you want some pizza? Okay. So we had some meat pizza from Lido's, and she brought that and a piece of cheesecake. God bless her. The cheesecake was amazing. Hold on 1 minute, you guys. Let me go grab him a piece of pizza. Oh man. You don't like pizza, do you?
No.
Oh man, yes you do. This pizza.
No.
Look. That pizza. Wow, do you want a piece of pizza? Hold on, everybody. Intermission.
No.
You don't want a piece? Do you want it cold or hot? You're welcome. I'm just gonna grab your cup too, Bubba. Okay. Uh-oh. See, oh no, Mama. Here you go. Hold your pizza. Put 2 hands, Bubba. There you go. There you got. Okay, go ahead. Oh. We don't waste anything around here. You want to sit right here? Oh, yeah. Mama, hold it. Oh, it's not hot. Mama, did you want it hot? Okay. Forgot what we were talking about. So sorry. There was something we were talking about. Watch where you're going. Your big slide is in your way. There's something I was gonna say. Bye bye, Patriot Night. God bless you. So yeah, so I lost my train of thought. That doesn't take too much anymore. Oh Lord. Will you... Andrew Tuggle, hello. Sounds good, Dixie. Hurry back now. Oh yeah. So my friend brought us pizza, and that's what I was talking about. Thank you. I don't know if you intended to say that, C for Freedom, but it's exactly what I needed to say. And just so you know, I saw your comment, but give me 1 second and I'll tell you, I'll answer that question. Maybe I didn't read the whole question. So somebody had donated some jewelry to me or us and some other things that haven't made it to auction. By the way, the auction that was going to happen this weekend, I'm going to have to push to next weekend because I don't have anybody here for Legend, and I don't want to get confused, and you know how sometimes those auctions can go. But I have some really nice things that I think will work well in an auction, and then somebody was willing, Carolina Girl is donating 3 different pieces to auction off. And I just need to get rid of some of the stuff that's in the basement that was meant for auction that hasn't been done. But this jewelry that somebody sent me, my friend and I took all her name off of everything, and then we sorted it. So there's bracelets, there's rings, and they're absolutely beautiful. I've saved a couple of pieces for auction, and the rest I'm going to list on other avenues and put them up for sale, because that's another avenue of money. Then I also have to get up to the fire truck and see if the title's in there, because so far the title is not in the house. Doesn't mean it's not here, it just means I haven't found it yet. There's still like a couple of boxes from the camper. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So that might give a little stream of income, and just handle things the way they come. You know, all you can do is worry about today and let the Lord lead you. And that is all you can do. And don't be so hard on yourself when you have a bad day. It's going to happen. Even if you think everything is as great as it can be, you're going to trip. And, you know, anything that happens like this in your life is life-changing. And it just takes time to heal and grow from, you know. Dozer, go. He's pushing he has to lay on top of me. If I sit on the floor, he will get in my lap and lay on top of me. Won't he? That big, silly dog. He's outgrown all his colors, you guys. He desperately needs a new color. So I can't think of anything else. Oh, let me go back to that question. So sorry. I didn't want you to think I forgot. Will you do another convoy if the outcome of it is the same as the convoy you were part of? Yes. I think that sometimes things don't happen the way we expect them to happen. And the intention of that initial TPC convoy was never to do what we did, to go as far as what we did, for as long as what we did. And I think that was the misunderstanding from the beginning. I think the people that got involved wanted it to go on and wanted to, we had a big wish or prayer that things would change more. I do think there's a lot of positive that came out of it. I do think that, and nobody can tell me different, just because it didn't end the way people expected or had hoped, or they didn't finish in some people's eyes, I think there was enough light on the situation that it changed some things, that it opened other people's eyes. And not only that, there's a family that grew from that. I wouldn't be here today on this channel doing what I do or talking to people if there wasn't that family. There are so many people that I absolutely consider a family member. as a result, and how we met. Okay, that you need to go right now. Go. Hold on 1 minute. Go right now. You cannot lay on top of the thing. I'm sorry. It's just not going to work. And unfortunately, some people lose sight of the good because they get so wrapped up in the distraction or the negativity or the Satan-driven information, right? It's hard, you guys. That was a hard situation. And you know, I was on the inside, like as much as the inside as they would let me. But I truly think the people's hearts were in the right spot. I just, yeah. And I think it was sudden. See for Freedom. I just feel like there was never that closure that, hey, we're leaning towards this, guys. You're adults. We want to talk to you. Like, this is not a reality. We can't afford to continue down this path. And so here's what we're hoping to achieve. Let's get to state level. Let's do that. And instead of boosting people and giving people classes and educating them about how to go to your congressman and go to all your people, that didn't happen. It's just like, here's your information. Go to state level. Bye. And that's how I feel it went at the end. And Santa, with all his heart, tried. And he had a vision. And he had a calling. And he still has a calling and a vision. And you know that. Santa will never change from that. But it just, no matter how hard we tried, there were obstacles in the way in which we just couldn't truly achieve the end result that we wanted. Yeah, Dixie, forgiving yourself is just as important as forgiving somebody else. And let me tell you, it's so relieving when you actually forgive somebody. Even, please, guys, take this how you will, but I hope you take it in the right context. That when you forgive somebody, you are not saying the thing they did was okay. I need to make that abundantly clear because...
More pizza.
Oh, he wants more pizza, guys. 1 moment. I wish I had intermission music to play. Did you really like your pizza?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm glad you like your pizza. There you go, Bubba. Is that enough or you want another one? That's enough. Hold on to it with 2 hands, Bubba. Thank you. Go lay down. Thank you. I know that Legend has pizza and y'all are like, I want some. Let's see. Do you think Big B was lying to you from the beginning or did he just change his mind? Oh, okay. Well, I can see why you would say that, Dixie, but he's asking me my opinion. However, this goes down a path in which what I say wouldn't matter, okay? And what has transpired between the two of us is between me, him, and the Lord. And if I went public with things that I don't see what it solves by discussing that type of stuff, if that makes sense. I'm a very humble person. Hold on 1 minute. Don't you dare. Dozer, you will get in trouble. That's not for you. Thank you, good boy. If you don't get your butt out of this from his food, you're gonna have a problem. Okay? Legend, we don't need to slide with our pizza, son. Let me go put the dogs away. Crate. Come on. Crate. Crate. Yes, the dogs are going to their crate because I'm. That's fine. You're gonna have to go get your pizza. Go. While you're eating, they need to be downstairs. That's what I do now. I'm not going downstairs. I'm just putting them downstairs. Yeah, we don't slide with our pizza, bubbies.
I'm coming.
You're coming? Okay. So anyway, I'm not going to answer that question the way I think people would think that I would want to answer it. And I don't think it changes anything. When the time comes for me or him to discuss anything further, then that time will be found. But as of right now, it really doesn't matter. And again, guys, just keep in mind, everything happens for a reason. And we have to trust the process, and we have to trust God's greater plan, no matter what. has transpired. And we all learn, well, hopefully most of us learn from those situations. And, you know, that's how I feel about it. So, between hippie and D is being, yeah. Right, that's fine. That's why I didn't even go into the details. But I wanted to address that they said a question, and that's fine. And I get that there are questions because we were a couple in which was public. Pardon me for a minute. And so there's always those questions, and I think some of them are fair and some of them are not. And, you know, that is how it is. So Dennis is on the road. He came to see Legend, I think Thursday of last week or Wednesday, and then he left on Sunday. But he came here, spent the day here with Legend, and we, you know, did things, and then he would go and sleep in his truck, and then he'd come back, and then all of that, and then he went on back on the road on Sunday, and I don't even know where he's headed right now. Last I heard, he was in Kentucky, so, yeah. Yup, he's an over-the-road truck driver, y'all. Oh, that's okay, Daralis. I totally understand. So, I love you, Bubba. I love you so much. Yeah, is your pizza so good? It's delicious? Yeah, the dogs don't listen too well because Mommy didn't shut their crate. That's okay. I think you were asking it like genuinely, like wondering what was going on. So he went back on the road in the beginning of June, and we broke up at the end of June, or towards the end of June. So yeah, that's what's going on. But I just live life to the best. You're gonna have to hold on one second, y'all, because my dogs don't want to listen and they're gonna go in the crate. Get over it. I promise. You're not eating his food. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I need an intermission button to press when I have to leave. So yeah, you know, all we can do is the best that we can do. And I just think there will be a time when things, you know, might be a little more discussed, but not like anything personal, just a story, a testimony, if you will. Yes, Daralis, absolutely. I love you. Right on back. I have so many friends, you guys. Like, nobody really close to here. There's a few, but within an hour and a half or whatever, there's plenty of friends. And true friends, people that have literally reached out to me and just poured out their heart, and it's just a blessing, you guys. It really is a blessing. He's over there just munching on his pizza. He's so cute. Yesterday, I took him to a park after we dropped his sister off to her dad's, and they had a ice cream truck, okay? And he saw it and wanted popsicle, so he says, "Popsicle, please, Mama." And he calls them pockles, and I said, "Okay, Legend," you know. And so he got one, and he enjoyed every little bit of it. I got pictures of it. I haven't posted them yet, but it was the cutest thing ever. He enjoyed so much of that. And then we came home, and my granddaughter came over because Mama had to work and Dada had to work overtime. And so I had her until about, I think, almost 12 o'clock last night. It was 11 something. That's what I do know. And she fell asleep. So last night we're sitting here. I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get these two to sleep? She goes to bed in a crib. And so I tried to like set her in my bed and like play music, and she wasn't having none of that. So I was like, oh man. So I came out here, and then Legend was ready to go to bed, and he nurses, and then we go to bed. That's just what we do. And so then Aria was walking around and playing with toys, and I was like, okay, she keeps waking him up. I said, Aria, Mimi needs you to come sit down on this couch. And she sat right here. She climbed up, she sat down, and she fell asleep like that. It was the cutest thing ever. And so I sent my son and her mama a picture, and I was like, she was done. She was tired. So then I slipped her into her car seat when mama said she was on the way, and walked her out so the dogs didn't bark, and it was a great day. I love spending time with my kids, my grandkids. I love being a Mimi. I love being named Mimi. I don't know. Never thought I would pick a name. She kind of picked it for me, so that's who we're going with. That's right, Dar Alice. Absolutely 100%. That's what we're doing. So he FaceTimes Legend every day, usually twice a day. Every once in a while his schedule is off because he drove all night and so he's sleeping, like today so far, but he probably will still call him twice. I send him pictures. We basically talk like we're friends, like we've always talked. I don't know how to explain that. So I hope people understand that although feelings and things have transpired and they might be hurt and there's some navigation and healing to do, that most days him and I communicate very, very well. And Legend loves his dad. Every time he hears a big truck, he wants to go outside looking for him. It breaks my heart. But then we call Dad and we say, hey, he's missing you. Like, we had a really good phone conversation yesterday. Legend was on his bike and, like, you know, really talking to him. And the other day he was even really talking to him, you know. Oh, thank you, Midwest. Thank you. Oh, Dar Alice. You know, I do remember praying for you. You were there's so many people that lost their husband or they lost their wife. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that. I now that you're saying it, I do remember that we had been praying for you. It's definitely hard, you guys, when you lose a loved one like that. Especially suddenly. It's not like it's easier when you watch them suffer and struggle with an illness and then they come to end of life. But yeah. Oh, Midwest, my goodness, so sorry. Yeah, there's been a lot. I mean, I don't want to say that. I just feel like that's a lot of what's happening. And, you know, when you really look at the end times and what the Bible says, and I'm not saying people dying has anything to do with that. But I think some of the things that have transpired and some of the things that I've seen, I'm just like, wow. For some reason, this year seems like a lot of people have passed. And, you know, I pray that they were saved and that they had a relationship with Christ and that they're dancing in heaven and one day we'll get to meet them and see them again, you know? I don't know what grandkids are the best. Oh, yeah, links. I sent them to Darlene and I think Jerry has them, but they probably didn't know I was going live. And oh, are you drinking my drink?
Yeah.
Is it so tasty?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Your turn? Okay, it's his turn. But I appreciate you asking. It's okay, you guys. They're all on my phone, but I'm not worried about it. We'll get them next time. How about that? The super chat is enabled. I know that, obviously. That's why I'm on Dee's channel, because he wanted me to be able to be monetized. Oh, and actually, can you see the scroll at the bottom or no? That has all the links. I did do that because Dee told me to. He was like, you should have your things up there. And I was like, well, you know. That's fine. Oh, Starlink, hello. God bless you. Well, I got one for you if you want to come get him. You can have my Roddy. Okay. Whoa, you guys, we're getting up close and personal now. Can you say hello?
No.
No, he doesn't want to say hello. I'm sorry. Yes, Star Alice, I understand. I haven't been there. I've never lost, well, okay, I've lost people that I love, but it was never a forever partner or a forever husband or anything like that. I pray for you, definitely. And I like that you put it that way. Grief means you loved, and I will never not grieve for him. And that's so beautiful. And yeah, you'll meet again. Oh, yeah. Well, I think that Dozer would be okay with cats. Harley, on the other hand, no, she'd probably eat them. Hey, let's not do that. Is it time for Mama to get off? Hey, why don't you go? Where's your diggers? You want to show your diggers? Do you want to go play in sand? Okay, we're not going to do that. Thank you. No. Okay. Did you poo-poo?
No.
I think you did. Okay, come on. Come here. What are you doing?
I want a buffalo.
Oh, yeah? You want to watch what?
Waffles is cat.
Morphle?
Waffle.
Oh, yeah? Look at your dirty face. Boop, boop, boop. And your crazy hair. Mommy's got to get some gel or something. Yeah. What do you think? Get some crazy gel. We spike it up, you guys. Spike it up. Spike it up. When Legend helped cut his beard, I had told him, I mean, I thought that was a good idea. I was sitting right on the toilet with him and trying to, that's Zell. Dixie, it's totally okay, you guys. No big deal. Can you guys see the scrolling at the bottom or no? Oh man, I'm a hungry caterpillar. Nom, 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 mwah. I love you. I love you, Bubba. Yeah?
I want the turkey wow.
Oh, yeah? You love them too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you say, mwah? Oh, that's all right. Yeah, I have to go post them on my thing. I haven't done it. I just wrote them all out to send them to Mux. But can anybody... Okay, you can see it? Okay. Ow, something in my tooth. That's okay, guys. Don't sweat it. It's all right. Oh, and let's not... remember we were talking about all the things that... And we got to work on potty training. Are we going to potty train? Mwah! So kisses. I love you. Oh my gosh, I love you so much. Are you ready for Mommy to be all done on the phone? Who is having a bad day? Like, when you hear him laugh, like, never can there be a bad day.
I'll get you.
Oh, you're gonna get me? Oh, no, don't get me. Ah, he's getting me. Oh, no, you're stuck in my pants. Mwah. Yeah, so just to clarify, if any super chats, that money has always gone to my account and Dennis has kept that the same. So it doesn't go to it goes in his name, but it all comes into my bank account. YouTube sends me the check to my bank account. So I don't want anybody to think, and it doesn't really matter either way, but he said, "Oh, you found it. Thank you, Starlink." Say thank you. So yeah, so recap. We're still looking into options. We're praying for the best one, and got a lot of irons in the fire, and some things that can be working in the interim, like some things to sell and list, and that takes a lot of time. I got to get up to the fire truck, take pictures, and find the title. And I'm going to West Virginia tomorrow. And we're going to go see some friends and have the truck fixed, you guys, because I'm going to name it in Jesus, okay? In Jesus' name, that truck is going to be complete and fixed, okay? Well, to the best of my ability. Legend, that's driving me nuts. That hurts. That's not nice, son. Thank you. Ouchie. Be careful. You want some? Sip? Say water? You're silly. So yeah, I'm going to leave here probably about 8 o'clock in the morning. Unfortunately, another day for the dogs to be in the crate, but what can I do? Delicious. The truck's got to get fixed, and I might have my... Okay, 1 minute. And then my neighbor might check on them too, so that's always a good thing that I have somebody so close that's handy like that. Huh. But yeah, so we'll spend the day in West Virginia. We'll visit some truck work and then some friends, and then we'll come home, and then Sunday we go to church. And what are you doing? You're stuck because you did that. Oh man, you so crazy boy. Whoa, whoa. More what?
Water, please.
More water, please. He talks in a lot of sentences now. Is that you? Is that Legend on the camera? Yeah. So I think I'm going to end the live, you guys, just because Dee wanted to FaceTime Legend, and this morning he was sleeping because I think my understanding is delicious. He hasn't gotten much sleep over the last since he's been back on the road. And so he texted me right as Legend was falling asleep. And I was like, oh man, he's just going to sleep now. So we're going to call him and say, hello, Dada. Are you Dada's buddy? It's delicious, you guys. So pray that the truck gets fixed. That the funding is there to fix it. The guy, like I said, he said $50, which everywhere else I called is like $250 to $300 minimum, but they wouldn't touch it without the diagnostics being done on it at $160 an hour. And I was like, we're gonna skip that. Oh, and then I got to get it inspected so I can get it tagged, because the tags are due, I think, the 31st. So, Thank you so much, Starlink. God bless you. So yeah, that's the update in a nutshell, I guess. I just wanted to go live and say hello and just tell you guys, overall things are, I'm blessed. I can't complain. And, it's just one moment at a time. I won't even say one step, just one little thing at a time. And I think next weekend we're doing the auction. I'll post that up. Post a couple of pictures of the things that'll be up for auction, and all of that money will go to tagging the truck and paying the taxes in West Virginia. I don't know what they are. The guy hasn't called me back. I've left 3 messages, so I might just have to drive back down there on a weekday. Didn't think to do that the other day. So I got to get it tagged in Maryland. And and for those that don't know, I lost my wallet, I think really what happened is somebody stole it out of my back pocket when I took them to free 7-Eleven day. There's a monster? Where? Oh, there's a monster in the kitchen? Okay, go on a monster hunt. Go see if you can find him. Get your tool over there. And be like, no, monster, you're not scaring me. I have Jesus in my heart. Right? So I totally forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, my wallet. So I had like $60 in there. I had all my cards, all my license. I had a Virginia license and a Maryland license and my old Maryland license. So I went to MVA on Tuesday, got that all taken care of. And Heather Mackenzie, I'm sorry to hear that. I think, you know, the reason I can do what I am doing is the fact that I have Jesus in my heart and he has helped me quite a bit.
No.
Did you hurt yourself?
No.
You want kisses? I'm going to give you kisses. It's all better now. Gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get him. Oh, really? Midwest, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm sorry for that, Heather. I know it is hard, don't get me wrong, but I think, you know what, I have Jesus in my heart and he's leading me, and I think that, you know, my faith is strong, thank God. If I was not where I was with my faith, I probably wouldn't be where I am right now. And so, what do you do? So anyway, I went to MBA, $30 for my license, $25 for the Easy Pass transponder, got that taken care of. And you know, money is tight. I'm not gonna lie. The bottom line, it's a hair in there, and there's things that, you know, we don't account for because you don't think about them until it happens. And so I'm very prayerful that God will bless me, and in Jesus' name, the truck will be fixed and be ready to go on the road with no more issues for a while. And all you can do, Heather, is take a deep breath. Okay? Take a deep breath and just remember that you were someone before the presence of your boyfriend or whomever he was to you, and that you talk to the Lord. I don't know if you're saved or if you're not saved. But if you're not, you can always ask Jesus into your heart. Open the Bible. There's a Bible app. It's 100% free. There's all sorts of devotionals that help you grow or understand why things happen. I don't know your situation. And I'm praying that, you know, the right people be put in front of you to help you navigate the next steps in your life. And you may not think you can do it, but I promise you, you can. You can do way more than you give yourself credit. I know that, and I don't even know you. But God is so good, and he will see you through it. I promise you. It may not feel like it. The lights are out sometimes, and it's super dark. But just trust and have faith, and you'll find a way. I promise. So I hope that helps you, and I'm thankful you found my channel, or, well, you know, this channel, and you know, maybe you'll subscribe. And we do Bible study every Tuesday. It's a great group. We have a lot of communication in there and a lot of, you know, information, and we just enjoy life. Like, this is me. I don't try to be anybody I'm not. Like, there's no point. So. Oh, you think so? Well, anyway, I think I'm going to sign off, you guys. I have little mister here that's ramping to go. We're going to go learn some things and do some letters or play outside or something like that. So just know that God loves you, and so do I. Ow. Hello. Yes? You want to talk to Legend? Oh, okay. Oh, it's for you.
No.
Oh, it's not for you? You turned it off.
Hello.
Ow, okay, that's not nice. We will not do that again. No.
Hello.
Thank you.
No.
Oh, yeah, we're all done. So with that, we're going to go ahead and sign off. I love you guys so much. And this is what he does. And so I have to do, that is not your phone. And you will not hit your mama, because that is not nice. So we're going to go ahead and sign off. I love you guys so much. Be blessed. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, no matter what storm you're going through, and he will never steer you wrong. And I will probably go live tomorrow at some point, maybe just to update you guys and see how the truck is doing and all that good stuff. So I love you, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. Legend loves y'all, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. And until next time.